Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode on my single player world. This is day 15 of James's Minecraft journal, and I just apologise that there was no episode yesterday. I did intend to get one out, but there was a slight issue in that I only had got 3 hours sleep, and in those 3 hours the video had not yet uploaded, and yeah, it was just generally not enough time obviously for the thing to upload, and so I just had to cancel it. But then I went back to bed and it turned out there would have been enough time for it to upload, and yeah, so there was no episode yet. So I'm going to try and put this one up today. I'm going to try and get 2 episodes up today just to make up for that. But so yeah, this is day 15. I've got some stuff to talk about, and we're just going to continue. I was going to go to the mountains and start mining there, but I think we're just going to continue with the storage room here because it's coming along quite well. I feel that we can get something big done on it today. I'm just trying to look for the leaves from last episode. So as you can see, we have finished with the pumpkins. All the pumpkins are on the roof, and we're going to replace the stone brick blocks underneath with the leaves. Oh, it should be 100. It's probably like that because of ultra hardcore. Speaking of ultra hardcore, something exciting happened today. Today, 3rd of March 2015, AD Anno Domini will go down in history. I won! Yes, I won my first ever game of Reddit UHC. I never thought this day would come, but it has arrived. And actually, I felt quite guilty because in the morning I woke up at like 5:45 to get an early train to college, and I felt terrible, like I felt sick and everything. And then I went, well, I got ready basically, but then I decided at the last minute, no, I'm just going to stay at home because I still feel rotten. So I did so. I went to sleep, back to sleep at 6 in the morning, and woke up at midday. Then I immediately joined a game of Ultra Hardcore. It was a rush. It was an FFA rush game, which was good. I like rush games, even though I'm not generally very good at them, but still. But the guy didn't open the server in time. He or she, I think it was a he kept it closed because he didn't know how to work the whitelist or something like that. He wasn't the best host, to be fair, and everyone was messaging him on Reddit like, why aren't you opening the server and all that, and in the end he opened it about 10 minutes late or 15 minutes late, and there was only 8 of us, so the game went ahead anyway. And I'm just going to start digging. Before I continue the story, I'm going to just dig out a wee bit of the underground bit. Just quickly, I'm going to do the underground bit with the natural resources in it. I'm going to hopefully do them in the style of, or do the room in the style of the room I had in my old single player world, because I really like that style, although I might do something different. I'll have to think about it. But anyway, so the guy opened it with 8 people, but the game went ahead. And there was 8 of us. Let's go down one more. Is that a good height? If we have a 4 high, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go one more. There we go. Okay. So the guy opened the server. There was 8 of us only for the game. So the game went ahead, and I played strategically. I didn't want to go like all guns blazing, so I got armoured up. I got a diamond, 1 diamond only, so I made a jukebox, obviously. Everyone told me in chat, I was like, should I make a spade or a jukebox? And everyone was like, jukebox! So that's what I made. I got a golden apple, which was good, and it did help. By the time it was meetup, I think only 1 person died, so it was still like 7 of us. And then there was like a double kill, and then gradually people start whittling down. And I was quite far out. I was 800 blocks out from center 0, 0. So I decided to take my time getting there, because usually I sprint there and end up getting there and dying. So I took my time, and then immediately I was looking at tab and I saw the health go down of the two. There was three of us left, and I saw the health go down of both players. So I immediately started sprinting, because I was afraid that if there was a battle and one person died early, then the other person would have enough time to heal up. I was too slow, and the game, like the battle occurred, and one of the guys died. So it was two of us. However, the other guy didn't have. He was out of apples. He only had one heart. I think he only had one heart left. So naturally, it was a good position to be in. I was freaking out, to be honest, because I was like, oh my goodness, it's such a good opportunity, and yet I'll muck it up like I always do. So I went to 0-0. I couldn't find the guy. I fell into a pit and lost 2 hearts, so that's where the golden apple came in handy. And then eventually I saw the guy, and I think I saw him before he saw me, because I shot twice at him before he turned and shot one at me. He missed. Then for my third shot, I drew my bow back, I shot him, and he died in one hit, and I felt so sorry for him, because I think he had 1 kill at least, because he killed the guy before. But it was great to see this the words JamestheDouglas wins in chat. I can't recreate exactly what it will look like, but that's what the moderator said after I won, and yeah, that's one of the 1,000 things to do before I die, is win a Reddit UHC. Not just a Reddit UHC, it was an FFA Reddit UHC, so I did it without teammates. Like, not that I wouldn't want to win with teammates, it's just, if you do it on your own, it's a whole lot better, because, you were responsible for your victory. Naturally, I think a lot of people will see it as a cheap win. I myself see it as a cheap win, so, it's not like I'm, going all glory on it, because it certainly wasn't the greatest win. I only shot once, and that was the shot that won the game, but hey, I don't think it's necessarily practice that... Well, yeah, if you play a lot of games, you get practice, but if you play a lot of games, you're going to get these small opportunities. Like, if I hadn't played that game, I might never win a game. Or in other words, how was I to know that 8 people would turn up? How was I to know that the guy that I would fight would only have a heart left? So, it takes... You have to look for opportunities like that, and that's why you have to play a lot of UHC, because you don't get those opportunities very often. One other thing I'd like to talk about is my commentary, and that's the subject of it. I just started that sentence with it. Oh man, see, I was going to say, I'm trying to stop saying that. Like, I'm trying to stop going between my sentences, because every time I rewatch my videos, I always notice when I say now, since I've been looking for it, because if you're not looking for it, it's just natural, you just hear it and it's just like, yeah, whatever, but now I, look for it, and every time it comes up I always cringe. So yeah, I'm actually not sure if this is going to work, because that's the outside, that's the stair. Yeah, this might not work. Well, I'll have to think about this. So yeah, this underground place is going to be where natural resources go, so things you can't craft, such as I just did it again. Natural resources such as leaves, or dirt, or cobblestone, or wood. Planks, however, will go on the upper story. Logs will go down here. So yeah, things you can't craft will go down here. Things you can craft will go up top. And I've not arranged the chests yet, so I don't quite know what everything's going to look like. But we can get down to that. Hopefully this episode. So I don't quite have a style in mind for down here. I'm just trying to clear out enough area, and I think I'll do the rest off camera. I just wanted to make sure I got my story of excitement in as I finally won my first Reddit UHC. And that was kind of like the pinnacle of my, because I feel over the last couple of months I've reached the peak of or the highest point so far of my PvP powers, and in Minecraft, so that was like a, what do you call it? This was like a crowning moment, if you like. It wasn't the best win, like I said, but it's a win, and I'll take it. Okay, so I was having a think there, just in general, about the underground storage room, and I actually went onto my other single player world to have a look at that storage room, the the one that I made a while ago. It's probably, yeah, it's a good many years ago. Well, maybe not that long, but a long time ago, when I made it, I had a chest for everything, basically, that you couldn't craft. However, I made a list, and I looked down the list of the chests that I had, and there was things like mycelium, endstone, things like that I would never get a full chest of. And so I was thinking, a lot of this stuff we're not going to need to put here. So, for example, like I said, mycelium and endstone, they can just go in the blocks chests up here. Now I know there's only 3 chests here, and what we've got here is a lot of stuff. Now, my aim is, in this world, not necessarily to have so much stuff that I don't know what to do with it, but my aim is to be able to make as much stuff as possible as quickly as possible. So after a while, hopefully, I can have a farm where I can just get tatties all the time, or a farm where I can just get carrots all the time, or a farm where I can just get iron all the time, that sort of stuff. And my thought is that until that time comes, I won't need a big storage room, and by the time that time does come, if it ever comes, I won't need all the chests here. I can make another storage room elsewhere for that sort of stuff, maybe with an automatic sorting system, who knows. But I think for now, during my humble beginnings, when I don't have as many items, I think these chests here will do just fine. Down below though, if we just go down there, oops, if we go down below, I think for places like this, we can put chests for items that we're bound to get a lot of. So for example, netherrack. Yes, we're going to accumulate a lot of that probably. Stone, cobblestone, dirt, possibly even gravel. We might accumulate a lot of that, and therefore it's good to have chests down here for it. So my thought is not to have designated chests for different items, but instead we're going to have chests as an overflow. So if we have so much of, say, blocks, we can bring some of the blocks down here and put them in a chest down here so that we can save space up here. That's my thought. I think we're going to go with it. We still need to design this room though, and I've not forgotten about the roof yet, so don't worry about that. I don't quite have a pattern in mind for down here. I think we might do something similar. I don't know. It might be a bit boring doing something similar to up here. I often think that ceiling's quite high. Actually, the ceiling's not actually up there. The ceiling's there because I decided to go down a couple of blocks. I was thinking of doing pumpkins in the roof again with a similar roof. Let's see. So maybe if we fill in all that. Oh. No, I guess I can... Oops. That was not meant. So yeah, maybe if I fill in all this off camera, we can then get started on placing down pumpkins and leaves and whatnot in the roof. Because I mean, I wouldn't mind doing the same style because I'm lazy to think up something else, but we'll just see what can be done about it. Oh dear. Well, I just recorded about 7 minutes of this episode, the last 7 minutes, and I found out my mic was muted for the last 7 minutes, so it happens a lot now for some reason. It's just this mic, I think. The mute button seems to want to be pressed all the time, or I just forget to unmute it, either one. But yeah, that's quite annoying because I've kind of forgotten what I said. I think one of the things I was talking about was things on my other channel, and I was just saying that there is possibly going to be another game that I'll be playing in the next couple of weeks. It might be tomorrow, it might be next week, I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to be attempting to post other videos of other games. So yeah, that's just to keep a lookout for that. And yeah, I'd also was talking about PvP, how nowadays I don't tend to upload every single game. In fact, I upload very little PvP in comparison to how much I used to upload. But now I am working on uploading good games that are, action packed and that have a lot of content available in them, instead of just like me spawning in a survival world and then survival games world and then dying instantly. Instead of that, I'm actually uploading games that are good. But however, I have been recording games where I do die in the first minute, but like I get like one kill in it and it's a good kill. So I've been keeping that sort of stuff, and I might montage it, like do a weekly or monthly montage of PvP kills I get, which would be quite cool. So I'm gonna try and work towards that. I don't even remember what I'm looking for. That. So yeah, just to keep a lookout for that would be good. But I think I'm just going to end it here. We didn't get too much done. We would have got more done if my flipping mic hadn't muted. Anyway, no, it's no good getting salty about that. What is done is done. But I'm going to keep working off camera. Actually, that's a good point. Just before I do anything else, I'm going to show what we did. I did go with the lack of imagination approach. Instead of thinking up something new, I just went for the same or similar style to what we had up above. I'm still to put the chests in, and I'm still to do a sort of design here, and we've still got to put some of the leaves and lamps up top. But other than that, I'm quite happy with it. Usually I seem to put lights in the bottom, but I'm quite liking having lights in the ceiling. It's really good, and the light level, if you see up here, the light level's not too low, so yeah, I'm quite looking. I quite like the look of this so far. And one of the things I did say was, for these chests here, there would be signs on top of them, but they would be blank. And if I wanted to like fill the chest with something, I would take the sign off and then I'd write something on it and put it back. So, I could. One chest wouldn't be automatically assigned to cobble. It's just if I had a lot of cobble, I would use that chest, if you know what I mean. So I think that's how we're going to do it. And if I happen to get 20 stacks of mycelium or endstone and I can't fit them up above, I'm going to put them down below. So yeah, that's how that's going to work. I will put a roof on at some point, but at the minute I'm just working down below. I'm going to get all this stuff moved down below, and hopefully by next episode we will be able to start either the roof or maybe do something else. I really want to get started on the mines, because that's something I spoke about in the first 10 episodes, and it's something that I've not got around to doing, so hopefully we can get started on that. But for now, thank you for watching. Have a good morning, midday, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of the day you're watching this. Have a good one. See you next time.